Hey everybody, we are on part 2. I have no idea how many parts this is going to be. Hopefully not that many, but if it is, it is. Okay, so part 2 is going to be kind of assembling these, showing you, because I couldn't find it last time, showing you what I'm going to be using, and maybe getting one of these together. Okay, so we're going to do one of these together. I have an extra one. I don't know why I have an extra one. I shouldn't have an extra one. All right, so I think I kept it because I needed to show you. That's all right. This is how big it's going to be. All right, so let's do that. Okay, I kind of did an overview with you, part 1. Okay, part 2 is going to be some more and maybe getting to do a little something. Okay, so this one is called Astro Brights cardstock. And the reason I'm using this is because when you fold it, it doesn't show white. It's black, it's all black. So when you fold it and stuff, and I'm not sure where I got this. I think I might have bought it online. But this is Eclipse Black. This is what I'm using. This is all I got left. So if I have another project that I want to do with black paper, I need to order more of this. So this is 8.5 by 11. There's 50 sheets in here, and it's 65 pound. Okay, the item number is 99370. Up in the corner right here. So I'm sure you can go to Amazon or whatever and look it up. Okay, so that's what I'm using. So I can put this away now. Okay, now behind me, I do have, behind me, I do have my cards right here. And I'll do the same thing during Christmas time, only on Christmas I only have one of these cards. Halloween has 2. I cannot believe how much I have for Halloween. It's crazy. I didn't think I had that much. But, okay. So, let's, double-sided tape. I got mine at Dollar Tree. And I don't know if it's still $1.25 or not. I'm assuming it's not. But if you get lucky, maybe it is. You can go to dollartree.com. You can buy it in bulk. So you buy a case of it. It's probably cheaper. I don't know. So I used 4. I think 4 or 5 for the tags of these. One roll did like 2.5 tags, and I have 12 here. So that's what I'm using for tape. Okay, I think I have 12. Let's just double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I saved one, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So I have a front and back cover and 10 in between. Okay, now you can choose to have the front cover decorated. I don't know what I'm going to do for a front cover yet. I'm just going to make the tags, and I'll figure out the cover later. You could do a tag on this side of the cover and on the inside of the back one. So then you have 10, 11, 12. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do front and back of each one because they're going to get bulky. And I don't think I'm going to do that. I want to be able to write on this side. Okay, so I have to trim them up. I have to make them look good. I just kind of went through and just cut them. So this is what I did. I took one of those sheets, 8.5 by 11 sheets, folded it in half, okay, fold it in half, and then I just cut the corners. And they're not all the same, and they're not equal. I just did it, and I don't want them to be that way. I want them to be squampus. So, and then after you do that, you just cut up. I think that if it's, I mean, if you're OCD and you want everything exact, go for it. I do not. This is a Halloween thing. I want it to be not. So then you have your 2. Now, I thought initially, excuse me, one of these is too flimsy. And that's why I wanted to put a hard. So I cut all my pieces down, and I take the tape. You could glue it if you want, but I decided to tape it, and like these first ones had a ton of tape on them. Ton of tape, just like this one. And then as I went through, because I already got because I'm going to do this again for Christmas, but Christmas themed, I did the edges. I did up to the cut part here. I did one down the middle, and then one here and one here. So it's not as much as this. So I just took this, and then this is what takes the longest, is I sat here the other night and taped them all up. And I probably should use my poker thingy to get these off, because it's going to take forever. All right, I'll do this off camera. So you just take them off, and then you just line it up. Just line it up, put it down, do the same for the other side, and you're done. And make as many or as few as you want. I wanted 12 for each of mine. Now, I have a ton, like for Christmas, I have a ton of Christmas cards that I thought would be fun to use for the front of these. And just do them up, you know. But for Halloween, I wanted to do kind of theme tags. So you can see that it's squampus, right? So I am going to go through and kind of trim up all of these, so they're at least somewhat right, you know, and just trim them up. And I really don't care if the cardboard shines through, but you got to trim up where it's not even, you know, and fix that. And just fix it. I'm just gonna, there. Now it's more, except for this side, but now it's more, and like I said, you can take your, if you have one of these, you can use your foot scrubber thingy as one of these. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things on it. And this is by Prima. By Prima. I don't know what they call it. I call it an edger. So I can kind of show you, like, just this side right here, it's just a smooth side. I'm not quite sure what it does. It just kind of, and then this one you can, it kind of sands it. And then this one, this little skinny one, cuts it. It cuts it down. And then this one is a sander. Like, it's how you want the edges, right? So, whichever. Now, I haven't gone through to punch holes up at the top. I probably will on most, if not all of them, but it's going to be a book. So now I just have to trim those up, because see, some of them are bad, some of them are something, and some of them I have that have holes in them already. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with these ones, because I have to redo them. And I don't have any more of these eyelets. I have smaller eyelets, but it won't fit these holes. These are my 2 rings that I'm gonna put, and I think I'm gonna have to make it the bigger ring because I don't think these are big enough anymore. So that's part 2, assembly is that. So that will keep you busy a little bit. So once you've got them all assembled, just set them aside. Then I did buy some baggies. I thought I had other baggies down here, but I guess not. These are going to belong down here now. Because I have 12, I can use 12 baggies. But I'm only going to take one out right now because we're going to do one tag. Because I'm not sure how I'm going to do the other one. I kind of made a little list. I made a list of like items. A broom, the number 31, spider, skeleton, October, yeah, something with October on it. A rosette. I have one of the tags that I like has the rosette I have, and I'm not sure where it is at the moment. It's probably over in that stuff. Like my cart has the twine, it has pumpkin stickers, it has the stickers, it has stamps, it has glitter, it has all the things that's not up here. So I have quite a few that I can go through for different stuff to put it together. Now on tags, I left one blank. So I want a Frankenstein, and I could probably show you these if you want to see. Well, you're going to see them anyway because I'm going to show them to you. Okay, let me go to my tags, Halloween. And everything is in the right spot now. Okay. All right. Tag. I named it. If you go to my Pinterest, I think it's LMWood65 on Pinterest, I have a Pinterest board called Halloween Tag Project. Go check it out if you want to see what I'm looking at. There's 63 pins in here. So you can pick and choose what you like, what you don't like. I found a couple more yesterday that I put in here. Am I going to make them? I don't know. Maybe something similar to it. But I want to show you the Frankenstein one. Okay. Here it is. See how they did that? They didn't rip it. At least I don't think they ripped it. They just put like newspaper, and I have some of this newspaper type stuff that I'm going to put on here and make the Frankenstein look, right? And then I'll do something, I don't know if I'll put a skeleton there or not, but, you know, I don't know. We'll see. But that's one of them. I just like the looks of it. And then I want to do this one. It's taken apart, and then it's pieced together with chain. I really want to make this one. So I've picked out 10 that I really liked. I like this one. And I have these, I have bottles, but I don't know how that'll be in the book. It'll be bulky. It will be bulked up with those little bottles. But look at that. I want to make that. So why don't we start by, let's do the poison one, because that's intriguing. So let's get the items together and put it in the bag, and we will be able to make it when we're ready. Now it does have some of these eyelets down on the corners, just so I can show you. There's one here, one up there, one over there, okay? And so there's 4 of those. So we are going to use 4 of these. So we'll start with that. You just kind of look at it, and you're going to make it, it's like my poison paper isn't the same one. It's totally different. But it is poison paper. So we need 4 of these. Oh, I got more than 4. So how many do we got? 3, 4. I've got 2 extra. And I'll probably drop them. You know, I'll end up dropping stuff and whatnot. Actually, those are out because I was using them for something else. But, okay. So there's the first one. And we can write on here. So we'll take our marker and call it poison tag. Okay? There's our poison tag. Okay, so I have the bottles, like I have everything, I think, right in here. We're not gonna use that, but we are going to use this is why I say to put stuff together, like what you think you might use, and just have it in one spot. Okay. Now I have another one of those papers. It's in this one. And this is Happy Hunting. See, I have one right here. And this one's more dark. I actually have 2 left, so that's good. So I'm going to take this page because we're going to use it. Right? Now, this and this does not fit, right? So what we're going to end up having to do is piecing something up here or doing something else up here because this paper is not big enough. Or we can just do it, cut it like the tag, like this. I want it to be this size though. But we can do it just the size, right? Just cut off a little bit so it fits on here. So it fits on here. We'll have to figure that out as we go. But this is the paper we want, so I'm hoping it'll fit in here. It should. It should. I probably should have got the bigger baggies. And I don't care if it gets scrunched or not. Getting hung up on something, I don't know. Okay, so now we have our paper, right? And we have our little brads. What else? We need the little bottles. Now, I know the bottles are here somewhere because I put them in here. I'm just not sure. I thought they were in here, but maybe I didn't put them in here. Okay, so here's a bigger brad thing that we're going to use for this too. I need that, so we can put that in there. All right, let me find the little bottles. Okay, so they're probably not there. They're in over here. I have so much Halloween stuff. These are the sticks. I need sticks. They're in a bag. Okay. I found them. Okay. Well, there's another one that's open. Not quite sure where that is. Doesn't matter. Okay. So we need these little bottles. They have 3 of them. They have this a fat one. They have a round one, which I can't find. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just use 3 of these. So we'll put these in here. Okay, those are going to be in here. We need chain and a holder. Okay, so on the top of the thing, they have something keeping it strong. They have an O-ring or something on the top here. So we are going to put, we'll just use this one, I guess. We'll put this one in here. So we've got the little eyelets, the bottles, the O-ring, and the paper. Okay, so now we need the chain. So that is going to be in here. Okay, we get this out. And this out. And we're going to see these things again because I have all my little stuff in other containers, all this kind of stuff. Okay, so first off, let's get the connectors. Okay, I have, these are fishing lures. You can use those. I actually have one of these little clips. I'll show you. The little clip right here. I have one of those. It's my last one. Here's one with a little clip and with a chain and another chain. And I need another chain, which is what we're going to look for. But I have a ton of these swivels. They're called swivels. So I have a ton of those. Okay, so I have some of those. I got those. Let's put this in here. Let's put this other one in here. And we're going to need another chain. Right? It has one chain, holds all 3 of them. What else is there? Trying to see. Okay. It holds 2, and then the third one is hooked to another, it's hooked to, okay, so I'm going to need another one of these. And I'm just going to grab one. Even though it's gold, I might be able to use paint or whatever to disguise it. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. We put this back. But we need this. I think it's this one. I have chain. This is where my little things are. I'm actually using them for another project over here. That's is drying. I haven't shown you this one yet. But I've got a bunch of these little tools, jewelry tools, in here. My needle nose and types. Okay, now we need to find a chain. See, I've got this chain, and this is the color I want. So, let me see if I have another one, another chain that we can use. And you can go to Walmart in the jewelry section and find all of this stuff. They have chains, they have beads, they have, see, I have this size. This kind of goes with that, but this is darker. I guess it don't really matter. Okay. And there's nothing in that. I'm going to need one of these. I got a ton of like silver stuff. I've got these. I need 3 of these. These are eyelets. I call them eyelets. I don't know if you can see them with my fingernails. Let's see. Little eyelets. You can get these at the hardware store. I think you can find them at Walmart in the hardware section. But these are going to get screwed into the bottles, and the chain's going to hook to them. So we need those. Got those. And I think, because I have this dark color, I think we can use this, and because we got 2 and we need just 1 more. Okay. Blue Moon. I think I got this at Walmart. It's a bracelet. Well, it's part of a bracelet. You can make it into a bracelet. But I think I'm going to cut this apart so I can use it as the 3rd piece. And just, I should be able to unhook it. It should come apart. Yep, it does. Okay. So I'm just going to put this whole thing in here. And we're going to need that other thing. So we got our chain, we got that. Now, to hold it into the hole on the top of the, up here, it has a mini, I don't know how to find that, a mini little, we will be getting into this again. We are going to need, I'll probably just use the ones I have out. We are going to need those to spread apart and squish together. We're going to need those types. Okay. So I think that is it. Okay. It has a mini one of these. A mini one. I don't know if I can find a mini one of these. I think I'm just going to have to figure out what I'm going to put through there so it hooks all together. I might use a string. Probably use a string. I don't know. Probably use a string and use it. See, they have it as a little thing to hang down. So there's our first one. I think that's everything. That is everything for the first one. Okay, and this is a longer video. These are going to be longer, about ½ hour long. So we've gone over how to put these together. Just make them look neat or whatever, however you want to do. You can ink up the sides. Like this one, you don't really need to ink up, right? And just figure out what you want to do for each tag and put it in a little bag. Then you can put this in a box with these. And then when you're ready, pull out this and we can put it together. That's all you do. That's all you got to do. So there's the poison one that I did. So that I have on here. We will mark that off. We'll mark that off. We did that one. And I've got 10 more to do or something like that. I wrote down 10. So I got 9 more to do. I have left one blank because I don't know what I want to do with that. What one. So I'm going to sit here and go through my pictures and kind of put a tag together. Put tags together. I kind of labeled them, you know, Frankenstein, that Frankenstein one. Put something together for that to put in a bag, okay? And then the pumpkin teeth one, I want to do that one. Get the paper, you know, what paper I'm going to use. This one, they kind of, I don't know what they used. It's pretty. Something orangey and stuff. Way cool. I don't know what this top thing is. They have right there. Oh, it's a spider. It's in a glass thing. It's a spider. Okay. And that's a glass thing, which you don't need to do. So you just need orange ribbon. Just look at it. They got kind of a spider thing going on the paper. They got some, I do have some of this, sparkly paper for the eyes, just kind of out creepy. And then they have a little skull bones down here. I don't know in my charms if I have something like that. I might have something like that to hook on. So we're going to be using more chain. And this is smaller chain. So like I said, we're going to be going in this box. I just really want to make this. So I don't know. So that's what I'm going to do next is kind of sit here. It's 4 o'clock. I got a little bit. And probably put some of these together. I've got a little project over here I got going. And I might make another book. Here's a little teeny book that I might use for one of these tags. Go on one of these tags. So I'll have to make another book. I got this stuff over here. Because I made 3 for this thing that I'm making here. And I actually need to make another one. I need to make one for this. Because this is ongoing, this little shelf that I did and showed you. So, alrighty. That is our project, part 2. Part 3, we will be putting one together, I think. And then we're done. So, I will see you in the next part. Bye now.